Hello, I'm Dr. Moore-Ede. I'm a former professor at Harvard Medical School and a leading expert on how light affects our health. I want to show you this amazing chart that's been put together recently by Stig Christensen, a graphic designer working in Norway. He has shown here how all the different colors in the light spectrum each have specific biological effects. So you can see all the different colors of light here. So here is, for example, indigo blue type colors, the cyan, the 480. And that we can trace all the way through to affect a reset in the clock. But look at all the other impacts light has in different parts of the spectrum. Here, violet light, or here, UV light, is impacting how myopia, preventing myopia in children. Here, infrared is boosting mitochondria. So it shows that every part of that light spectrum has an impact on health. But here's a very specific problem. We might conclude from that chart that basically you should have every part of the light spectrum. In other words, we should provide all of the light spectrum, what's a total full spectrum from at least 380 through to about 1,000. But if we did that, and we still wanted to have usable light, for example, we wanted to have at least 300 lux of light on the desktop, then we would not have enough energy in specific wavelengths to do any good. In other words, you need at least 20 microwatts per square centimeter to reset the circadian clock during the daytime. This will only provide about 10 at 500 lux. It means you've got to go up to 1,000 lux in order to get the benefit, because lux is only just calculated by that small part of the spectrum up in the green and yellow areas here that calculates lux. It does not take into account the power that is everywhere else. So the bottom line is, the sun does this because it has a huge 100-fold more power across the entire spectrum, so it can deliver all these health benefits. But artificial electric light can't do it if it's a flat spectrum. We have to be selective. We have to say, what are we trying to achieve here? Where are we going? Are we trying to set the circadian clock, in which we make sure there's enough power in the cyan, in the sky blue band? Are we trying to make sure that we're healing our tissues? We have enough power in another band. So we need to make some really critical decisions when we use electric light. We have to be much more conservative, because you can't get illumination with spectral power for all the biological effects if we do this uniformly across, because it becomes just too bright. You cannot manage with light at 10,000 lux or 50,000 lux indoors. It is just intolerable. Just a thought. I'm Dr. Martin Moore-Ede, the author of the book, The Light Doctor. Talk to you later.